tummy hurt from hunger. It had been hurting for a long time. The rain stopped coming a long time ago. The ground turned hard and brown. The animals left. The market had nothing to sell. And Mommy tried to hide it from me, but I could see it in her eyes. She was scared. One morning, Mommy woke up very early. I pretended to still be asleep, but I watched her through one open eye. She went to the jar where we kept our flour. She put her hand inside, and it came out with just a little bit, just enough to cover her palm. Then she went to the jug of oil. She tilted it slowly, and only a few drops fell out. She sat down on the floor and held both in her hands for a long time. She did not cry. She just sat very still. Then she whispered something. I think she was talking to God, or maybe just to herself. She said, "This is the last of it." I closed my eye quickly so she would not know I heard. Later that morning, Mommy took me with her to collect sticks for a fire. She said we were going to use our last flour and our last oil to make one small meal. Just for us. Just for the last time. My tummy hurt worse when she said that. Not from hunger. From something else. Something I did not have a word for yet. But then, at the gate of our town, there was a man. He was dusty from the road, and he looked tired. But his eyes were different from other tired people. His eyes were calm, like he knew something the rest of us did not. He asked Mommy for water. She went to get it. And then he called after her again. "And please, could you bring me a small piece of bread?" Mommy stopped walking. She turned around slowly, and I watched her face do something strange. First it went sad, then it went still, and then, in a voice so quiet I almost did not hear it, she told the truth. "I don't have any bread. I only have a handful of flour and a little oil. I was just gathering these sticks so I could go home, cook it for my son and myself, and then we will die." I did not know she was going to say that part. The last part. I felt my chest go tight. The man looked at Mommy for a long time, and then he said something I will never forget for as long as I live. He said, "Do not be afraid." Just like that. Do not be afraid. Like he already knew everything she was feeling, and he was not afraid of any of it. Then he said, "Go home and do what you were going to do. But first, make a small loaf for me. And after that, make something for yourself and your son." I thought Mommy would say no. I thought she would explain again that there was not enough. But something happened to her face when he spoke. Something shifted, like a door opening in a dark room. And then he said, "For this is what the Lord, the God of Israel, says. The jar of flour will not run out, and the jug of oil will not run dry, until the day the Lord sends rain on the land." I did not fully understand what that meant, but Mommy did. We went home. Mommy made the small loaf first. She gave it to the man. Then she came back inside and looked at the flour jar. She reached her hand in slowly, and her eyes went wide. There was more. She poured the oil. There was more. She made our food. We ate. And when we were done, she checked the jar again. Still more. I watched her check it every day after that. Every morning her hand would go in, and every morning it would come out with flour. Every time she poured the oil, more came. Every single day. My tummy stopped hurting. I did not understand everything that happened that year, but I understood one thing. The man's name was Elijah, and he served a God who sees when the jar is almost empty, who sees when a mother is sitting on the floor holding the last of everything, who sees when a little boy pretends to be asleep because he does not want his mother to know he is afraid too. God saw us, and he did not look away. This is the story of the widow of Zarephath and the prophet Elijah, found in 1 Kings chapter 17, verses 7 through 16. If this story touched your heart, share it with someone who needs to be reminded today. God sees you, and he will not let the jar run empty. Follow Fortified Faith Family for more Bible stories told in a way that stays with you.